Hi,
Hi, I'm Ken Liu, the author of The Paper Menagerie. I'd love to talk with you about the story. Before we begin, can you tell me your name?
my name is Hyun.
Thanks, Hyun. So, what was the most impressive scene for you in The Paper Menagerie?
The most impressive scene for me was when mom says, "If I say love, I feel here," pointing pointing to her lips, and then if I say I, I feel here, pointing to her heart.
Why was that scene impressive to you?
The reason this scene was so impressive to me is that it shows language is not just a tool for communication.
In that scene, how do you think the mother's use of language connected her to her own culture or identity?
Uh, it is how we feel. Force, Forcing someone to switch language does not just change their world, it takes away how they experience emotion.
What emotions did you feel while reading that part, especially when the mother showed those feelings through language?
The more he forced her to speak English, the more she withdrew until she stopped expressing herself entirely. By the time he understood what he had lost, it was already too late.
What did you learn from this novel? Or how did your thinking change after reading it?
Before reading this novel, I thought language is just a tool. But
Among
after reading, I learned that language carries emotions and identity inside. When mom lost she did not just lose a word. She lost the way she feels, her memories, and herself.
what part of your own identity or culture do you think you would have a hard time expressing if you couldn't use your native language?
Uh, I thought of memory when I tried
What kind of
to
memory?
explain how I felt in
I see.
English but could not find the right word. Some emotions just feel more real and complete in Korean.
What did you find most surprising or powerful about that emotional connection between language and identity in your own life?
I started to think the expressing feeling in my own language is not something to be ashamed of. It is actually something to protect.
Evaluation results. Fluency, 4 of 5 points. The student communicates ideas and uses some complex structures. There are a few pauses, but overall, the meaning is well conveyed. Grammar and vocabulary, 4 of 5 points. The student makes a few minor grammar or word choice errors, but these do not disrupt meaning significantly. Examples of errors: I thought language is just should be I thought language was just. Could not find the right word, a minor tense issue. Pauses and meaning delivery, 4 or 5 points. There are some pauses when the student searches for words, but the overall meaning still flows well. The student provides several sentences and develops their ideas, though a bit more detail could enhance the expansion. Total score, 16 out of 20.